Hi everyone, it's Dawn Marie with Custom Comfy Crochet, and today we are doing number 4 in our crochet fall wreath tutorial. And today we're learning how to make a maple leaf. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And remember that we're doing a giveaway tomorrow. And so if you like, share, and subscribe, and on any of the live videos, if you say that you've done all 3, then you're automatically entered into my giveaway. And my daughter's here and she's heart emojing me fireworks. It's making me want to laugh. Thanks, guys. So anyway, let's get on to our materials. Today we're going to need a size 5mm H hook, a pair of scissors, and a darning needle, neither of which I have on me right now. Brianna, would you get my scissors and my little red magnetic thing? And they're on my little table. I'm so sorry. I was unprepared today. Thank goodness. Okay, and today we're, thank you, Samantha. Okay, so I'm making 2 of each for a total of 10 of our maple leaves in orange, this mauve color, this was actually the pumpkin from Red Heart, in green, and then I've got a brown,
This is what you needed.
Red Heart Super Saver. I need scissors.
Ready yet?
So we need a darning needle, and I think they're in there by my bed, somewhere on the bed. Anyways, this is a Red Heart Super Saver, and it is color coffee, and I'm going to use this too. But for today, I'm just going to show you how to do it in this Mainstays green, because it shows up better on camera. So remember, so far we should have 3 sunflowers, 3 mums, 2 daisies, and pumpkins for fall. And then after you do all your maple leaves, you should have 10 maple leaves. And then remember, tomorrow we're going to be putting our wreath together. And my lovely daughter, who's literally got a cat on her back, brought me my scissors. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to do a slip knot. And then we're going to chain up 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to slip stitch into the first chain from the slip knot. Just like that. And then we're going to be working in the middle of this circle. Let me do that again so I can show you this. When you do a chain of 4, it is really small and it's hard to see. And I want to show you exactly where you should be working into. So 3 and 4, and then do your slip stitch into the first chain. From the hook. And then you're going to be working in the middle of this right here. Some people will accidentally go into this right here. You want to make sure that you're going into the middle of your loop. And in the middle, we're going to do 10 double crochets. We're not going to bring our yarn up at all or chain anything. We're literally just going to go into the middle of the loop and do 10 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10. And my son is not on the computer like he should be. Brianna. So then you want to slip stitch into the first top of the first double crochet right here. You want to slip stitch right in there to close up your first round. Okay? And that's what it looks like. And the next thing you want to do is chain up 2, and then right in that same space do another double crochet. And then in every space around you're going to do 2 double crochets with a count of 20. So 1 and 2 double crochets in each space around. Okay, so just 2 double crochets all the way around. For a total of 20. And I hope everyone's having a great Wednesday today. I don't see anybody on today, but that's okay. I know y'all are going to watch it later, so I hope y'all are having a great day. So just 2 all the way around. And then when you get to the end, you're just going to slip stitch into your first double crochet at the top of your first chain of 2 there. Okay, just like that. And now what you're going to do is you're going to chain up 2 again, and you're going to put another double crochet and right into that same spot. Okay, just like that. Then you're going to go into your next space and you're going to do 2 more double crochets. And into the next space, 2 more double crochets. And then in the next one, a double crochet, and then chain 2 and slip stitch into that same space. Okay, so we're going to do that all the way around, and I'm going to show you how to do this again a little bit slower. So you're going to go into your next space and you're going to slip stitch. And go to your next space and slip stitch, and then you're going to chain up 2, and then in that same space you're going to do another double crochet. And then the next space you're going to do 2 double crochets. And in the next space, 2 double crochets. In the next space, you'll do 1 double crochet, chain 2, and slip stitch into the bottom of that right there. Okay, and that's what it looks like. Okay, again, you're going to slip stitch into the next space. You're going to chain up 2, then put a double crochet right into that same space. Then in the next space, 2 double crochets. In the next space, 2 double crochets. In the next space, 2 double crochets. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the next one, you do 1 double crochet, chain 2, and then slip stitch into that same space. I just made up this pattern this morning, so it's still a little new to me. But anyway, so you go to your next space. Again, you slip stitch, chain up 2, 1, 2, do a double crochet into that same space that you just did your chain of 2, and then 2 more double crochets in the next. 2 more double crochets in the next. And then 1 double crochet, chain 2, and slip stitch right into that same space. And now you're in your last 4. Okay, so again, we're going to slip stitch into our next space. We're going to chain 2, double crochet into the same one, do 2 double crochets into our next space, 1 and 2, 2 double crochets in the next space, 1 and 2, and then 1 more double crochet, chain 2, and slip stitch into that same space. Okay, now to end this round, we're going to slip stitch into this place right here, into the bottom, right below our very first chain of 2. Okay, so you're going to slip stitch right into there. And going on to our next round, we're going to slip stitch into this little space, that little space right there. Okay, so we're going to slip stitch into there, just like that. And then we're going to work up on the top of our double crochets up here. So in the first space, we're going to do a single crochet. In the second space, we're going to do a half double crochet. Then we're going to do another half double crochet. Then we're going to do a double crochet, a chain of 2, and then a picot right here into the bottom. Then we're going to half double crochet into that same space that we just did the double crochet and the picot stitch. Then we're going to go into our next space and we're going to do a half double crochet. And in this last one right here, we're going to do a single crochet. Then we're going to slip stitch again into this little hole right here. So we're stitching right in that little hole right there. Okay. Then we're going to slip stitch into the middle. And then we're going to slip stitch into this hole right here again. And then in our very first one right here, we're going to do 1 single crochet. And the next one, we're going to do a half double crochet. And the next one, a half double crochet. And then we're going to work our double crochet right here in the middle, chain 2, and then go right to the top of that double crochet to do our picot stitch by closing it with a slip stitch, just like this. Okay, then in the next one, we're going to do a half double crochet. I'm sorry, we've got to do a half double crochet right back into that same space. We just did double crochet in the picot. Then we go to our next space and do a half double crochet. And you do this sequence all the way around, and in this last one, you're going to do a single crochet. And then you work a slip stitch into this space right here. And then a slip stitch into the middle. Just like that. And that's what it looks like so far. Okay. So I'm going to go a little bit slower. I'm going to try to bring the camera a little bit closer here so I can show you exactly what we're doing. We worked a slip stitch right there in the middle. So now we got to do a slip stitch into this little hole right there. Then we go up to the top and we do a single crochet into that first double crochet. Then in the next one, we do a half double crochet. Then we do another half double crochet. Then we work a double crochet into the middle. Then we chain up 2 for our picot stitch. We go right down to the top of that double crochet and slip stitch to make our picot. Then we go right back into that same space and we do a half double crochet. Then we go to the next space and do a half double crochet, and then we do a single crochet in the last one. Then we do a slip stitch again into that little space right there, and a slip stitch into the middle. Okay, just like that. So we're going to do one more here. Well, actually 2 more, and then we'll be done. So we're slip stitching into our little space right there. We're single crocheting into the top. Then half double crocheting, then half double crocheting, and then doing a double crochet in the middle. Chain 2 for our picot. Go right into the top of that double and do a slip stitch. Do another half double crochet into that same stitch. Then work another half double crochet and then a single crochet. And then slip stitch into this little hole right here. Then slip stitch into the middle. Don't forget to do your middles. And then slip stitch again into this space right here. All we're doing while we're slip stitching is bringing us in to the next leaf section of our leaf. So now we're on our last one, and now we're going to single crochet into that first double crochet there. Then we're going to half double crochet into the next one, half double crochet into the next. Then we're going to do a double crochet, chain 2, picot stitch, just like that. Then we do a half double crochet into that very same stitch there. Then we do another half double crochet and then a single crochet. Then we slip stitch into this very last one, that very last space there, and we've completed all sides of our leaf, excuse me. So now what we want to do is we want to still slip stitch into that middle portion right there. And now we're going to chain 12 to make our stem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then all you're going to do now is you're just going to work single crochets all the way down this chain of 12. So you go into the second chain from your hook and single crochet all the way down to make your stem. And that should leave you with a total of 11 single crochets because we went into the second chain from the hook. So it wouldn't be 12, it would be 11. Okay, so we're just working all the way down here to make our stem. All the way down. And then right when you get to the last one, after you do that, you're going to go right into the same space that you worked in before, and you're going to do a slip stitch. Okay? Then you're going to leave a lot of space, remember, of your yarn left over so that you can sew this onto your wreath. Okay? So we've left a lot, and so now we're just going to tie off like we usually do, which means we're just making a knot basically and pulling through. And look at that, we've made a maple leaf. Okay, so as I told you before, you're going to need 10 of these. So just to let you know what I'm doing, they can be any color you want to. I'm going to do 2 green, 2 orange, 2 green, 2 orange, 2 of this pretty mauve color, and then I'm also going to use this brown. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I think oh yeah, the yellow. I'm going to do 2 yellows too. And we're going to have those all along our wreath with our sunflowers, our mums, our daisies, our pumpkins, and it's going to look absolutely gorgeous. And that is what we're going to do tomorrow. I've been feeling a little bit under the weather, so I'm really hoping that I'll be able to get on and finish this up tomorrow. If for some reason I can't, I'll let you guys know, and it may have to be another day, but I'm trying to pull through the best I can. But anyways, yeah, I really would like to do this tomorrow to finish up our wreath. As I told you before, you're going to need foam. You're going to need for tomorrow for your wreath, you're going to need 2 foam paper plates, and you're going to need some plastic bags if it's going on the outside, the wreath. If it's staying on the inside, you could use paper or newspaper or whatever kind of stuffing you wanted. And then you'll need some kind of strong tape, like packing tape, and it really needs to probably be a clear tape. But if all you had was duct tape or something, we could probably make that work too. So that's what you're going to need for tomorrow. And I just cannot wait to get this all put together and see what it looks like, because I'm hanging it on my front door. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and put that you've done all 3 under the comments. If you're on YouTube, go over to my Facebook page so you can enter the giveaway, because tomorrow we're going to be giving away a fall scarf with some beautiful flower appliques on it. It looks exactly like I made 2. The last lady who won that, I think Lisa, I can't remember her last name, but anyways, she won that scarf and she loved it. And so then I made another one and thought I would do another giveaway. So please do that. And thanks again for watching, and happy crocheting.